UW Health is celebrating an award they didn't earn in the clinic, but in the cafeteria. Amy Reed joins us now to explain what the hospital did to receive this national recognition. Amy?
We all know eating well is part of our overall health, and UW Health is reinforcing that by example, all while taking on an issue facing hospitals around the globe.
There's a lot that goes into perfectly cooked meat. The sear, the season, the flair. But it's what's not in this meat or this meat or this meat that makes it special. At UW Health, 95% of their chicken, beef, and pork is free of antibiotics.
I think hospitals are trending more to starting to serve antibiotic-free meats, but also looking more generally at the foods that they're serving to their patients, their families, and their staff, and understanding that they have an obligation to provide healthy food options for all of the people that they're serving.
It's healthy for a number of reasons. Most importantly, especially for a hospital, it helps lower antibiotic resistance, which is when bacteria evolve to survive antibiotics.
The bacteria, really, it doesn't matter to them if they're exposed to the antibiotics within our own bodies or in our food. As long as they're exposed to them, they can have resistance develop. So when we do acquire infections, it's more challenging to treat.
It's a problem affecting hospitals worldwide. The World Health Organization said it's one of the biggest threats to global health, food security, and development today. And it's making diseases like pneumonia, tuberculosis, gonorrhea, and salmonella more difficult to treat. While antibiotic resistance can come from poor prescribing habits or patients not finishing their medicine, studies continue to point to our food as another reason.
I think you can think back years ago how we used to provide antibiotics for kind of anything in humans, and so we really have understood more about research related to that and really started to understand how it also has implications when it's in our food supply.
The hospital's work with antibiotic-free meat is what prompted the nonprofit Practice Green Health to give them a Circle of Excellence in Food award. This puts them in the top 10 of all health systems for local, sustainable foods. It's an honor they're happy to have, but what's better than getting the meat just right is what it can do for their patients.
By limiting the amount of antibiotics in our food supply, the bacteria are less likely to generate resistance. Therefore, when people do acquire infections, we're able to use more effective medication with less toxicities.
This award is part of a 2-year-long push for more sustainable practices at the hospital. And in that time, they learned a lot, including why these antibiotics are fed to animals in the first place. We have more on that over on our website, channel3000.com.
All right.